Hello, my good friends, and welcome back to the second episode of my Crusader Kings 3 playthrough of Ireland. Well, playthrough is maybe the wrong word. We're accompanying the House Briain on its trial on gaining the crown of Ireland. So I've took a long look around this map. Between this and the last episode, I've made up a lot of ideas, plans, and we're going to have some good fun today and let's see where we're ending today. So, last episode we've conquered the county of the Petty Kingdom of Munster completely for us. So these three areas are now under our control. I have now a lot of holdings which are paying off taxes and levies to us. So my armies are now growing a little bit, 16 units per month. So I checked out between this and the last episode that Murchad MacDonchet is actually having a claim on the crown of Ireland by nature. That means he has the right, a casus belli, on pretty much everybody on this island because he is a descendant from the proper king of this place here. So if we look at the dynasty tree here, that's here, King Briain. This man here was once the king of Ireland, and these are all his siblings down here. A lot of them are already dead. I discovered my auntie is a direct daughter of the former King Brian. So, well, I've considered that I should be thinking a little bit better about my auntie. She's 80 years old, and she's going to help our cause by a lot. So, long story short, I have now a very good basis to conquer this place. I mean, there is a reason why the start of this man is considered as an easy start when you look it up at the beginning of the game. So, Connacht is having a military strength of 327 levies. We're right now having a few units more, but I've decided we're just going to sit back and wait a few months until these levies are back drafted, and then probably gonna start a war with the people of Connacht. So when I look at the environment here, the people of Athlone are having a pretty hard superiority military-wise on me, and pretty much every area around there is a little bit stronger. So that's pretty dangerous. I mean, the man here is having the same claim as me, and it's pretty important to see how many people are having the claim on the Kingdom of Ireland. So we want to look at the claimants here, so to be sure who is actually our enemy or future enemy. So of course there's me, there's Conchabar, and there's my auntie. She's not anybody's she's not anybody anywhere governing, and there's another man who's sitting in well, that's my half brother. So basically Conchabar of Athlone is the guy I have to be very careful about, because he's potentially interested on the crown himself. So we got to be careful about this little county here. I'm going to start up the time here a little bit, because we want to have those levies as soon as possible, and there's not too much I want to do. But there's one thing. I've also went over my council here, and I felt like we can't fabricate claims on counties with the bishop, and I was not too uninterested with this option, but obviously we have the target on Connacht right now, so I'll rather send him to some religious relations. Well, we're going to try that. Rangwald is on the duty of creating prestige, so that's that. And Mayor Dalgus, my steward, is collecting taxes. That's also pretty good. My new marshal, he's not really good at it, but he's organizing levies. And my auntie, there's my good auntie. I can send her to disrupt schemes, support schemes, or find secrets. So I'm going to send her and search for secrets on Conchabar of Athlone, because I feel like this might be something we could be having a good use of. I looked another time on my court to make sure that there's nobody here I want to recruit. So the court works like this. These are my courtiers, people who are already at my court, and there's guests which I can recruit to my court. We have also prisoners here. I want to have a physician at someday, but not yet. So my son Brian can marry, and I can declare 2 wars, one on Connacht and one on the Ilex. But right now, we're just going to let some time pass by, and we're going to wait until these levies have refilled. So if you want to support this channel, and if you like the work in general, I do, please feel free to leave a subscription down below. It'll help a lot. And turn on the notifications if you want to. I don't mind if you don't, and I don't mind if you don't subscribe at all. It's most important that you bear with me, and we're going to have some good fun here. So let's check it out. The month is changing, and yeah, our army is slowly replenishing here. That's good. It's very, very good. Because I need more people. Martial perk is available. Awesome. So we leveled up, basically. I can now learn the trait strategist. What's that? Better diplomacy, better martial skills, and crosses water without advantage penalties. Okay, I haven't checked out what that means, but we're definitely gonna take that. So Murchad is a pretty... it is noticeable for me that this character is made to guide you through your first... tour of that game. So as soon as we have enough money, I'm going to think about building something in my empire here. Well, empire is the wrong word. In my kingdom. But right now I'm rather sitting on my income, right, and keep those 100 gold I have, because if anything bad would be happening, I wouldn't have any reserves right now, and I don't feel too well with that. So I guess if somebody else would be hitting my court, I would be getting a message about that. So while we're doing things slowly, I want to see if there's anything I can do for my good friend and son, Brian. So of course we could take alliances with these people, and I guess that's the easiest way to do that. So, Zarazine de Chateau Thierry. Let's check out that barony. These guys are really not powerful. I want some more... If I'm going to go for such a marriage, I want to have somebody who's actually useful for us. Franconian, Norman. So... I guess we're getting some highlighters here. So that's here, that's here, that's here, that's there, and this would be basically the closest we could get with Marie Domal. So I'm going to wait a little bit longer with a marriage. Brian is still young, and I don't want to marry him to somebody who's actually not really of any benefit for us. Levy leaves farmland empty. Earldom of Ormond gained unused farmland for 5 years. I don't like that. Your marshal's poor martial skill cost is problem, I see. Well, I only placed this man on his seat because I wanted to calm him down a little bit. But we're going to fire him at some point later down the road. Or he's going to learn his job better. I don't know. I just wanted him to stay content. And like I mentioned a while before during the last episode, this is more or less a role-playing attempt of this game. So I'm not going to min-max my decisions or follow the game mechanics too hard. I feel like that's something this man would have possibly done, because I would be fearing treachery from this guy at some point after I've conquered his lands. So we're almost. So I'm getting a lot less levies now per month. So let's check out the situation. We are way stronger than these people. Going to wait until my spy master has done her magic, and I want to be endorsed by my bishop at some point. I really would like to, but it's going to take a while until that's settled. So waiting for the completion of that is a pretty long ordeal. And after Auntie is done with her work, I'm going to think about if we're not attacking Connacht at this point. So there we go. Task finished. So you learned of male Secline non-believer. The son of him is a unbeliever. All right. So what does that do? This is actually a secret. So what can I do out of that? Let's check. Use a secret you have discovered to gain a hook. So we're going to see if I can get a hook on this man. That would be quite good for me. So the blackmail worked out. Awesome. He doesn't like me for that too much, but I can be sure that the son is now a little bit more under my control. I think I'm going to send Auntie one more time over to their place, but until then I think I want to oh, she's just she continues doing that. Perfect. Okay, so let's get back to the militaries, and I want to see, do I want to recruit some men-at-arms maybe? I mean, men-at-arms are really, really powerful, and I could get myself some siege weapons to ensure my success at Connacht. Let's do that. So, full maintenance per month. How much costier is that? So the increase of firepower is double, and the costs are not even close to double. So we're definitely going to take a regiment of mangonels. So unraised, increase size to. I see. I can't increase the size of these. Okay. So I'm waiting 5 more months to until the men-at-arms are completely built up here, and then we're going to attack the people at Connacht. I think that's all it takes. So I now have a courtier at my disposal. So this is Hodern. Okay, she's holding a claim on Nantes. Yeah, just like that's exactly what I was concerned about. If I invite claimants, that I would just get claimants I don't have any use for at all. After all, I think the idea of the claimants was nonsensical to begin with, because I have the claim already. I just didn't know how the claim system works. Too bad. But maybe we're going to use these in the future. Maybe I'm going to invite one of those courtiers and plan to something after the crown. So there's a fight. Wait a sec. Our knight. Why did my knight wound somebody there? This is not my fight. I don't quite understand what's happening here. Battle of Loch Garman. So my two neighborhoods are beating themselves to death here, and I'm wondering if I Mayor Imchad. Alright. Why are my knights involved in that? Something I don't quite understand. Or is that something... I don't know. Maybe these messages were not related to my own kingdom and related to this fight here. That would make sense to me. So... it's quite interesting. If two people are leading war with each other, that's always a situation we maybe can take advantage out of. So my mangonels are almost locked and loaded. So next year we're going to take some combat. So Crunmail Swade, yes! We're now getting endorsement by the church. Awesome. He's starting to like me, the old bugger. Awesome. Very, very good. So that means we're also getting access to more levies. Okay, so now we're going to start the war on Connacht, because now they're vastly inferior to us. The war costs us a little bit of prestige, but I don't think that's going to be a problem. Alright, so we're going to rally all the troops here. And now let's see, is this yeah, we have the siege weapons here too, so we're going to start the march on the Connacht. I'm trying to conquer the town right away. I think that's going to be an easy fight for us. So, preaching unorthodox doctrine. Okay, not cool. So, now begins the fight. I don't think that this guy has any chance. I mean, we're having a commander advantage of not 29, so the more damage, the higher the advantage, the more damage we do. And yeah, my damage is increased by a lot. So, their advantage plus 24. Okay, so our knight... Okay. So, your neighbor Earl Dearmite won against your other neighbor. Okay. So these two guys are done beating their heads. Is this now a, are these now allies? So let's check out, do these guys have allies? So, it doesn't look like. So, okay. I keep clicking the wrong buttons here. There we go. So, we're not having enough enough soldiers here. What a pity. Alright. So, my auntie thinks that there's nothing to be acquired here. So, I don't have enough soldiers left? I thought my siege weapons would be doing the magic there. Dang. So, can I raise some more soldiers? No. So, did we overestimate our fighting power again, hey? So, they are trying to attack me one more time. What's happening here? My counselor, Ragnwald, died. So, okay. This guy died. The Chancellor role does need more diplomacy skill anyways. Oh well, this guy's bad at everything. So we're going to see who's my... So my half-brother would be a decent choice. Yeah, we're going to assign him as my chancellor. Alright. So sadly my siege doesn't do anything here. That's a pity. But at the same time, we're winning this quite hard. So, but we're not going to get more score out of that. So I can't occupy other holdings. So that seems to be a thing. So let's just occupy other holdings. If I can't take the main holding, I'm just going to take other holdings. Acquaintance taken prisoner. Okay, the petty king of that place has fallen? Wow. That's brutal. So, is there any chance that I'm just conquering these things? No, that's not how it works. So we're not able to hold the, not able to conquer the petty kingdom of Connacht because there's too much garrison in that town. Neighboring ruler lost war. So the Connachts had a war with the Braveney people too. So I see. The besieging army is taking damage due to attrition, so now I have really no chance of breaching them. What a pity. I can't get to my allies this time, so I'd say we might be just going home, hey? Or not. So what to do in this kind of situation? My auntie died. Oh no. Well, she did some good work before she died. And we're going to assign my nephew on that duty there. But what do I do with this war? Okay. Marionette. Oh. That's actually an interesting one. So I'd really like to ask them to join my war, but I'm not having the amount of prestige to do so. But, oh yeah, we can go for negative prestige. Awesome. Okay. So I've learned a lot due to this, because obviously I wasn't taking large enough armies in the beginning, but let's see. Our friends here will arrive at some point, I'm pretty sure. We're just holding out until then. We might be not having enough soldiers to breach their fort, but at some point I'm pretty sure our allies will send us reinforcements. Wow, there's a lot of war going on down there. Thousands and thousands of people involved. Pretty spooky if you ask me. So, I can unlock a new perk. So, I wonder when my allies will arrive. Crunmail got not swayed. Well, that's okay. I mean, at some point, the enemy fort must take some damage too. I mean, it can't be that it's having no effect on them forever. I mean... So we're going to go for the Gallant Way, because I really like that one. And I feel like that is befitting to his other things. To his other traits. So yeah, right now I'm just losing my army month by month. I mean, we could be trying and create a new man-at-arm regiment, but only as soon as I have enough money to do so. So let's turn up the time a little bit. And I mean, I wonder if my allies will only come as soon as the prestige has turned neutral. I don't know. But that's okay for me. Heresy. Insularists in Gwynedd. Prince Bledin of Gwynedd. He and his vassals have converted to insular Christianity. Having become disillusioned with the teachings of the Catholic priests, the nobles of Gwynedd no longer consider the clergy to be righteous and true and are distancing themselves from the former religious institutions. So... okay. You do that. I understand. What's your problem with that? Okay. So... we asked that guy for help. So... it's still a little bit sad that no troops have arrived so far. Okay. I don't know what fervor really does. I only virtuous suffragan celebrate. Okay, ruler embraces true faith. A lot of people are converting these days to the insular Christianity. So we're actually defender controls war targets. Yeah, I see. So we could be going for a white piece here, but I don't know. If I had done that, I would have done that a while before. So let's just see and wait. I'm not going to surrender to these people. Camp dispute. So we can do an increase of... oh, okay. We can just deliver a speech. I have a pretty low chance of succeeding with that. We can whip out people. Okay. The thing is, these two guys are arguing in front of all the soldiers, so... I'll take the chances. So... okay, that didn't work. We all turned into a brawl. Let's do this. Oh. Didn't work out. Okay. Now we're punching each other. I mean, I can understand why we're arguing over this. Right now I'm just waiting for enough money to bring up more soldiers. And just, I'm not giving up on Connacht. No, no, no. Why should I? So, we're going to create a new regiment of mangonels as soon as I can. Until then, let's just wait it out. But, alright. Finally, next month, we're going to recruit those men-at-arms. So... they want me to join the Mercian War. Yeah, whatever. It's okay for me because we're not going to get closer to that during the next time. Alright, so I want to raise that and send them over here. So I'm pretty sure that the people over there won't be attacking me on my island here, but they didn't join my fight, so I'm not joining their fight. I only think that's fair and square. Okay, we still not have enough soldiers. I was afraid of that. So, okay. We're going to go for a white peace now, and... being pressed? That went bad. We lost the war, yeah. So what happened here? My Councillor Crunmail died, we have a new bishop. We lost the war, and that was the other war we lost. So Duke Idwal gains the title. And my allies weren't working better either, so excessive tariffs. Oh, great. So basically everything which can go wrong is going wrong. So, well, I'm not too surprised, honestly, because considering my insane experience with this game, so I took off more than I could chew. But I'm going to remember that. So we need to have a larger army than the enemy has. Alright. Downside, I've burned lots of money, and I'm not growing younger, I'm wounded, and yeah, so chances are we're going to die sooner than it is good for us. Okay, so let's see. How goes the marriage thing? Maybe we're going to marry Occitan? That's really far away. So, Franconian, Italian. Just want to have something rather in my vicinity. Didn't we have? Oh well. It's just not really any use here to speculate on bigger allies, sadly. Alright, so I'm going just to marry here at this point because I want to get Brian a woman to make sure he's going to have an heir at some point. Alright. I'm pretty sure I dropped some very, very bad decisions there. But, well. We could go on a pilgrimage here. Could found a holy order or search for a physician. Well, let's do that. And, so the thing here is I now can not declare war on him, on this guy, that quickly again due to the fact that the claim is now pressed. He has defended his claim and I can't just attack him one more time again. I can't motivate people to do that. So I failed horribly on that avenue, but that's okay. Here could be we could be getting here a court physician if we want to, but I don't know. That's not really a wow fornicator. I'm not I'm libe. Let's see. Zealous, callous, and forgiving. Yeah, well. I'm not going to take any of them. So, this is really, really a very bad situation for me, and well, I learned something about that. My low army size was definitely killing it for me, and well, let's just say Murchad was too ambitious on his first strive. Anyways, friends, it's time to say goodbye for today, and thank you so much for watching this this didn't go as I had intended to today, so we're going to get on the next episode to some new ideas on how to get things going. I mean, I do still have a claim on the Crown of Ireland, so we're going to get there at some point. Anyways, friends, if you have good ideas how to achieve my goals, drop them down into the comments below. I would be very, very thankful for that. Apart from that, leave me a thumbs up or a subscription to my channel if you want to support my work a little bit more. Up to you. I don't mind if you don't. I just hope you're having a wonderful time until we see each other again. Goodbye.